The Vikings went right to the heart of the matter in the first round of the 2019 NFL Draft, selecting NC State center Garrett Bradbury, number 18 overall. Athleticism and versatility made Bradbury an appealing prospect. He put up 34 reps on the bench press at the combine and timed well in the 40-yard dash with a sub-5-second effort. More importantly, Bradbury was a standout on the field against top competition. He played both guard and center for the Wolfpack and was honored with the Remington Trophy, awarded to the nation's top center. For more on why Bradbury is a good fit for the Vikings, here's Vikings Radio Network analyst Pete Bercich in the film room.
Pete Bercich here in TCO Studios, and we're going to take a look at our first-round pick, Garrett Bradbury. Now, we've heard a lot about his athleticism, and I think this first play is a perfect example of an offensive lineman cutting off a defensive lineman. So you just take a look at how this front and how they're lined up, and you're going to see this is the three technique. We've heard a lot about the three techniques in the NFL. This guy is all the way outside in the B gap, and keep in mind that each of these defensive linemen are responsible for the gaps that are in front of them. So Garrett Bradbury, as the center here, is going to pull, and he's going to get all the way outside and reach this three technique. So that's a gap and a half, and that is one tough block to do. To have him be able to step out, the three technique steps under, and he's able to get his head around. But this is the athleticism, running his feet, getting sideways, running his feet, and now he's able to wall the defensive lineman off who had that gap. He actually cuts this guy off, so he's able to get across his face and get the running back outside. So with this new style of offense, the zone style of offense, that's exactly the type of running play that is. So it makes him very, very valuable. Now we're going to take a look. Outside play. Again, you have these two offensive linemen are responsible for these two defenders. So whichever way this linebacker ends up flowing, one of those two guys has to come off and take him. This is not an easy block to execute. And what you can see is he does a great job of turning, going sideways, and getting this defensive lineman to go that way. That defensive lineman's not heading north and south. He's heading sideways. And then they just have to keep an eye on the linebacker to see where he fills. So the linebacker comes in the backside gap late. And Garrett still has the vision, because now look, his head is buried on this defensive lineman, but he has the vision to be able to ricochet back, and in this case, just get a piece, because now the front side tackle has done his job, and now he can get himself, the running back can get himself outside. So this is just excellent, excellent teamwork blocking. A double team coming off, getting the linebacker, and then getting the running back up to that second level. So just another example of that outside zone type of running game. In this case, if you remember back in the Matt Burke days, the Jeff Christie days, all about the number count, you could pull. So depending on how you want to block this up front and bring guys around, you can pull Bradbury and get him on the outside to have him take care of anyone who comes up and has contained. So this is a well-executed block by him. Now they're short a guy up front, and they're not getting everybody around, but he gets to the front, gets outside, takes on a DB in space, and that's what you want to see, a big guy going against a DB, able to take a guy out in space. Now, going against another first-round draft pick right here up front, defensive lineman, Dexter Lawrence from Clemson. We all heard about Dexter. We know about his size and his athleticism. Great job here. Feet always square. Staying square, pushing himself, keeping him engaged in the block, gives the quarterback plenty of time. We know about his athleticism. We know about his knee bend. We know about his ability to do those things. And this is just a few examples. These are just a few examples of how great of an athlete this Garrett Bradbury is. And a guy who's that good, moves like that, you could put him anywhere in the interior of that offensive line.